Because this piece actually could be sliced into 3 slices. Okay, which one is the shampoo? I got a dirty shirt, yeah.
No, I mean, I don't want to. I'm not gonna put you on camera till you have a shirt on.
Y'all don't have no muscle shirts?
No, I mean we have shirts. I'm just not about to turn the camera around.
I don't know why y'all have to put me on here washing my hair either.
We don't want you washing your hair. We want you answering the questions. We just got to set it up beforehand. Let's see. Clarifying, hydrating, and we'll condition with deep condition. We'll go ahead and turn that on to get the steam rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Hey, Say. Hi, boo. Trying to get this live started.
No, I thought she was all doing it after.
No. I mean, I just got set it up.
You done already set the shit up. Stop
No, I mean, like-
about setting shit up.
No, I mean, like
She been setting it up for 20 minutes. Yeah.
Because if it was high porosity and it took longer, then that means that your hair is dry.
Hey, B. Welcome to the live, boo.
I also have in this bowl over here, I have some ACV.
Am I doing a baby head?
Well, the first wash I usually focus on the hair first, so it's not even fuzzy enough to really get in the scalp. So cleanse the hair and then we cleanse the scalp. It's the ACV, okay?
Okay, we popping champagne like we on a championship game. Look, I got on that championship ring, cause I ball hard. No, it's even harder. I am the Birdman, and I'm the J. Oprah.
The hard part is when you're standing up and bent over.
And got your hands over your head at the same time trying to wash it yourself.
Trying to do too much.
Amen.
Chomp with straight shots and then pop bottles.
I'm eating they patties.
Shut up.
They don't care about that.
and stuff like that, but it's the
So this is a clarifying shampoo. This is going to strip your hair of any product that has been sitting on your hair for months on end and not allowing product to
Put a leave-in.
And see, that's what people don't realize is leave-ins also build up and sit on.
Pour it on the models. Shut up. Swallow. If you ain't the model, shut up.
Oh, I'm going to say, wait, that's hot. But
Oh, yeah, that's the steamer.
steamer.
Yep, we want the pores on your head to start opening up.
Reply to
Girl,
people.
you can press pause to reply.
I mean, sometimes you click on a comment and it'll say comment not available. So you
You
got to
said
close it. And you got to open the comment again. You got to close it again. You got to open it again. You got to close it again.
And with this shampoo, because it provides so much slip that I don't have to wait for the conditioner.
I don't know, whatever they be saying, I gotta respond to it. So that's the only reason I gotta keep going back to the video. Besides the fact that I want. No, I was gonna say. Besides the fact that I want to watch it over and over. So you actually hearing me want to watch it over and over, and
Who is that on my feet? Precious. Yeah, your hair loves this shampoo. Absolutely loves it.
I was gonna try it. And
Shoot, they just
then-
had it half off at Ulta Beauty. I just bought 2 bottles. You see I can run my fingers through it without getting stuck?
yeah. Make sure you get the other side. There you go. I think you need a spray nozzle though. Spray out this. What you call it?
Okay.
Yeah. How you get the suds out?
We about to deep condition with this T-Gen Honey Miracle Hair Mask.
About your generation that we would not survive today. So something that is
Live through. But there are some struggles.
Really stronger than they are now. Like we were like back then we were forced to deal with, you know, whatever issues, whereas now we give the pass that it's like, oh, they have anxiety,
See,
or oh, they have
every
ADHD.
yes, we didn't have the excuses that
And not saying excuses is
of life is each generation works hard to make it better for the next generation. And I think my generation, because we understood slavery, we understood working in the cotton fields, we understood that struggle because we heard about it, but we didn't have to work through it.
Yeah.
So we can sympathize with it. Like I didn't know 2 of my aunts, born and raised in Mississippi, didn't come to New York till they were like either 15, 16, 16, 17. But while they were in Mississippi, they actually picked cotton.
Really?
How I found out is because I was going through some trauma, you know, some bullshit life struggle. And my aunt told me, she said, shit, I picked cotton before I got here. If I could pick cotton,
You can get through
you
this.
can get through what you going
What? And then you're like, hold on, you picked cotton?
through. Exactly.
Like, don't it seem weird?
Exactly.
Like, how would
And
that happen
I was
to
like,
somebody
wait a
like,
minute.
no?
Picking cotton was like, it felt like it was hundreds
Yes.
of years
Yeah.
before
Come
I
to find out it's
came
your
here,
direct aunt.
where my mother's sisters
Mm-hmm.
actually picked cotton before they came here.
That's crazy.
So with her telling me that gave me
different
a
perspective.
sense of what I'm going through is bullshit. So pull up them big girl drawers
Yeah.
and get your shit together.
Because you could be picking
Because I
cotton.
could be picking cotton. I could be in the South. And another thing that helped me was I was graduated high school and my cousin was going down south. And I didn't get a summer job. So I begged him and his wife to let me go with them. And they took me with them. And I went down south to where I saw
Racism.
homes with still using outhouses that didn't have any indoor bathrooms.
Oh, wow. Like plantations.
People that still were doing sharecropping there was one senior couple that had fields and fields and fields of corn, but the wife was suffering from a bone deformity because she had a little malnutrition because they wouldn't eat what they were growing because they were focused on selling it.
Ooh.
So that experience in itself helped me get through my 20s and making me realize how blessed I was and how grateful I should be because all I had to do was get up out my bed and walk 5 feet and there was an indoor bathroom with an indoor tub and an indoor shower and I didn't have to go out and pick corn and or like, live
Even
off
call somebody
live
massive.
off the land. And even though they enjoyed it, the few that I met that were homeowners, and it was hard because there was less money to be made. But you have people now that are starving, especially because of the way economics are now, that wish there was a place they can go get canned peanut butter, canned meat, the block of cheese. Even though that in the 80s, we complained about the cheese because they were saying they were putting so much salt in the cheese it was killing black folks because we love that black cheese. But I think what it is y'all would I think y'all thinking too is we want what the white people have, and it's not really about what white people have, it's just building a better
Ability to
our
overcome.
resilience. Yes.
And like if we lose that, I think we
Yes.
lose.
Our original ancestors had that we've lived through. I say that because even white men don't want white women to excel quadruply than their white counterparts.
Yeah.
And you have to realize that I feel racism is bred in, I know a lot of people aren't going to like this, but I just feel racism is taught, but there's a certain level of bigotry and hatred that are born, generically born in them, to where even you could take them out of those situations and they still have this
Superiority and animosity.
and
It's like when they
regret to
say
see a black person move
less
up.
than them. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when they say black people have inherited trauma from slavery. But why would they think that white people don't have inherited trauma as well?
Because
And there's inherited trauma is racism.
Because the world believes the white man can't do no wrong. They are the great I am.
Yeah.
And it's not that way. And when we go out and we proved ourselves with education, and they fought us tooth and nail, they killed us, they lynched us, they did all of these things to us. But when the shit hits the fan, who do they go to for help?
Black people going to cure cancer. Black people going to find a cure to leukemia.
Right now, today, we have been killed, murdered, raped in a struggle.
But when they
to
say who did
put
want to pay for
ourselves
the Olympics, they say black people.
on the map. You know, just to be put in an equal stance as far as jobs and education is. We have told the world what to look for, how to react to certain things, and they ignore us because they believe we don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We are the lower class. But now today you look at things, and because of their ignorance, we're going through partly of some of the circumstances that we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Because white is right.
Yep.
Not because they paid attention to what this man has said or what he's done or anything. He was just white.
Yep.
So we're gonna vote for him because white is right and white man is gonna look out for the white man.
And then in the end, they realize the person they
he
voted
ain't
for
looking out for
killed their
nobody.
mom and killed
He
their dad.
ain't looking out for nobody but himself. He wants to go down in history as the great I am.
Yep.
But you know what's crazy about that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you do the most amazing things. People are going to forget about you.
Well, that's true. But see, this is what you are. This is what I am. And you look in the mirror and that's what you see. So you go out and you project that. That's because we lied to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the point of that. Like, it's one thing that I've said, like in relationships and
Lying
friendships.
to ourselves is human nature, though.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's like
right?
manifestation, they say. You
But
say it until
I
you
feel
believe it
like
until it becomes true.
the lie only prolongs the hurt. People trying to convince you of the lie, believing the lie.
Well, yeah.
And it's like, but you know that's not the truth. We went in
That-
saying we're going to lie.
That-
Now you're acting like it's the truth.
But
And that's
that's-
what it's like I have a problem with.
But that's what people do. And that's something that you'll never,
How I
because my ego might be bruised, my reputation might be bruised.
Or just how I moved based on what you said.
Right.
That was a
changes.
lie. You know, like,
It
it's just
changes.
like, my thing is, I think people lie because they don't want to hurt the person. They don't want to face whatever it is. But it's just like, if ultimately the truth comes out no matter what,
Right.
I would rather just be like, I'll lie. I'm not saying I'm above being human. I can tell you a lie right now. But as soon as it leaves my mouth, I go, I'm lying. I didn't do it because, or I thought this,
Once you find out later on, it's going to piss you off even more.
because I can't continue the lie knowing you're going to be hurt anyway.
I'd be like,
And I don't.
get rid of the hurt now. Because
The thing is, I'm not above the human reaction to lies.
That's not the general population of this world.
But I recognize when I'm saying it out my mouth, it don't matter. It don't matter. I might as well just, like, as I'm telling you the lie, I'm in my head going, just tell her the truth. This is stupid.
My thing be, let me deal with the hurt.
Let me
now,
deal with the
because
real
I can't sit
situation.
with the anticipation
Let me sit with
of
the real
hurt later.
situation of what it is now.
Well, see,
Instead
most
of
people-
lying to you, you find
Most
out
people
later,
don't
now I
have the
gotta.
conscience to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
The people don't have
People
the
live in
conscience.
the-
Because I wouldn't say that I don't lie. Like, I might be like, oh, yeah, it's no problem. No. But then as soon as I realize, like, that wasn't the right. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you be
you know
yeah,
what?
I'm doing all this damn work, but you
Yeah,
know
like,
what
I
I'm
lied.
You
It is a
lied.
problem.
You lied.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't even said that it wasn't.
Yeah, but see, you saying that people have the thought in their mind a day or two down the road about the lie they told 2 days ago. They tell that lie and they move
And
on
they
to
move
the next
on,
one.
yep.
They don't
That's
really
what I don't understand.
Well, they'll never understand that. That's
Because you don't
human-
operate like that.
That's people. That's just human nature. That's how some people move. Either
They will
learn
literally
to
one
move-
day tell you, I want nothing to do with you. And then the next day, do everything that they can to have something to do with
That's
you.
different. That's manipulation.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's manipulation.
yeah.
That's not the same thing as
Lying.
both.
They thought that
lying.
at first I
They
had nothing
thought
to do with you.
they-
was gonna move you, and when it didn't, now all of a sudden
Right.
they're like, well, gotta try a new tactic.
Yeah,
I mean,
that see
pour all
no, that's
in.
that's something totally different. That's manipulation right there.
To me, it's like, I just don't understand any of it,
You don't
Like,
have
I
to.
would love to tell you the
don't have
worst
to.
of the worst of
But
me,
you don't have
and
to.
you still be like, I love you anyway.
Yeah.
I still want to be bothered
That's
with
the
you,
cancer right
despite
You
every.
don't change, but you tweak it.
Mm-hmm. You learn who to use.
You
not to.
you know there's some people it don't make sense to waste your time being totally honest with, because
It's going nowhere. Whether you
right,
tell
so
them a
why
lie or
bother?
whether you tell them the
So,
truth,
and
it's not going nowhere anyway.
For that, you don't need to be bothered with that.
It for me, it'd be so hard to. I recognize that it doesn't matter what I tell you. You're gonna be playing these games. You're gonna be
Then you
doing
don't
all
need
this
to
stuff.
Be bothered with them then you don't need to be bothered with them.
Cause it's just like if I'm being like that's the thing that really irks my nerves.
but-
If I'm being totally, I'm telling you the worst of the worst. I'm telling you what I thought, why I did it, why it was wrong that I did it, how I
The
got to that.
toxicity that
I'm
you
telling you everything that is messed up about me and why we
had,
got
and I
to
want
this
you to
place.
love me regardless,
And I
still
want you
think
to, and
you're
you
gonna
will
lie to
come
her.
back with some lie, some manipulation,
Then
and
it's
it's
time
like,
for you
well,
to move
why
on.
would you think that
You
I'm
gotta
telling
move-
you
you gotta
the
move on.
exact
They-
truth if ultimately you're just gonna lie to me?
They
And
can-
I'm telling you 100% who I
They cannot
am.
give you what you need.
Yep.
They can't give you what you need.
They
So
can't.
why stay?
That's true. That's true.
I mean, shit.
That'd be my clear exit plan. That'd be my clear exit plan. told me right there,
You
and
don't
then-
lessen yourself staying somewhere that you know it ain't working for you.
And
But I
doesn't
just think it's
staying
such a
make you-
small
make you get
window.
to the point where
It's
you be
not-
like, you change
It's not a
yourself.
small window when it's chipping away at your spirit.
Yep.
When it's
No, I
chipping
mean, it's
away
just a
at
small window of where you can be your 100%
you-
authentic self
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
without censorship and changing and monitoring yourself.
You doesn't come into your life to get to see the whole you.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody may come into your life at a point where you going through something just to help you get through that.
I'm a vital part of it. So it's
But
like,
you have to understand one thing about that. You can be a vital part in a person's lives because you put yourself in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Not because
That
you
don't
actually need to
mean
be.
that they think the same about you.
And you think you giving your all, and they just
And
like, I didn't
you-
ask you to do that. And it's like,
And things happen where you realize I did what I did because I wanted to. I didn't do it because I expected anything from.
I think I struggle with reconciling that the fact that I decided to put myself in this position. You didn't reciprocate what I wanted to reciprocate, so now I got to back off from the position. But I feel guilty because no one asked me to be in the position I was in. I put myself in that position, and now because you're not reciprocating in the way I want you to.
Give what you want to give.
I do appreciate you for sure.
When you realize it's time for you to stop giving, fuck it. You stop giving and you walk on.
amen.
And that's it. You might feel bad for a minute because you say, I gave this time. But in the bottom line is, did you give it because you wanted to or you felt that you had to?
And I always go back to that. I'm like, you know what? This position that I wanted to put myself in, that I wanted to be a part of. And regardless of how they reciprocated that feeling back, I chose this. No one ever forced it on me.
Right.
You know, like I try to take ownership of the fact that, yeah, you might not be getting back everything that you thought you would get back, but you still you wanted to put yourself in a position that you put yourself in regardless of that.
And then you say, fuck it, move on.
Amen.
That's what you have to
Amen.
learn to do.
Yep. Because once I
And
realized,
stop holding on and trying to figure it out. You're not going to figure out everything. Just let it go. You can't figure out everything.
can't.
That's where my hair falls out at.
Yeah, me too. On the temples.
On the temples and up in the center of my head. So yeah, you just have to, I did what I did because I wanted to. I'm not giving anything more because
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
And that's just that.
But, and then you move on.
Yeah.
Because when you make excuses for it, all you're doing is convincing yourself to do something that you already told yourself you didn't want to do anymore.
And I feel like when you get to the point where you're like defending how you feel about people, you are only defending it because you feel that they don't feel
Right.
how strongly you feel,
Right.
right? But if they don't feel how strongly you feel, that's a them thing.
Right.
You should just X yourself out of, you know what? Them thing.
Right.
You should just X yourself out of, you know what? You just
You
want
too,
to.
but-
But when you show me that the feeling I have for you is not a feeling that you have for me, then it makes me no longer,
If you're not
like,
looking
we were
for
paying
ways
for,
to make me feel wanted, needed, secure.
or if I'm telling you
love.
that that's what I need from you
Right.
and you
So
still
many
are
times you
not
shouldn't have
able to
tell
give
them,
it,
then you don't need to be.
because I feel like if I'm watching you freely give it to someone else, it means you're capable.
Someone who doesn't do any, who doesn't.
It
do
means
anything.
number one, you're capable and that you have
can
that
feel
feeling
that.
naturally.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not for me. And I want to get to the point where I'm not faulting you for it. There's people that I've naturally wanted to help, take care of, pay for, all of those things. And then there have been people that I naturally did not want to. Then you doing it afterwards, I'm never going to feel anything.
Can I move this? It actually strips my hair.
I might try it.
Yeah, try it. And I'm not gonna say my hair doesn't like it. Without this, I would clarify once a month. With this, I only want to clarify once a quarter because it's that. These hiccups. It's that stripping. But Booby's hair loves it. I'm gonna rinse out the deep conditioner, put in this leave-in or rinse out conditioner. Oh, actually, while she's in the bathroom, let me grab my leave-ins and my oil and the red air.
Okay, I'll start rinsing it. Oh. I'm turning stuff.
Big old heavy blow dryer off her cream.
Pressure. Go lay down, think of mama.
Okay, wait. You got one more product. It's just a put in, leave in 3 minute conditioner. Oh, you don't have to water and sit down.
Let me see you pop them things, shake
See?
the brand.
Look at her.
Drink some water.
Oh no, I didn't. That's it.
Take it down. I really wanna
So if you're looking into
and show you
a new
what.
shampoo,
The leave-in conditioner.
mm-hmm.
So this is the last product that I bought that I started using.
Did you think you liked it?
I do like it.
Yeah, because it loves your hair. It absolutely loves your hair. Like I don't have to fight it to absorb it. Your curls immediately pop when I put it on this one and this one. Well, honestly, these three, your hair absolutely loves. And this is a hydrating shampoo. This is just a clarifying. And your hair did like this because it felt clean and stripped, but it didn't feel clean to the point where it was like that dry, brittle feel. Like it took too much moisture out. Things about it, but your hair loves it. So if you're looking for a different deep conditioner, try Teaspoon.
You ready for me to rinse this out?
Yes.
Oh, the water's hot.
Well, actually, you do want to.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah, you want it to be.
As long as it's not cold.
Yeah, you want it to be like a little on the cold side.
Like that.
Yeah. Because that'll lock in the moisture and shut your cuticles on your hair.
Okay, you gonna do the leave out and I do the twist out or no?
What do you mean?
Cause you want specific leave-ins and all of that.
Respect.
Amen.
And in that, to me, falls a lot of expect. If you respect me, I have nothing to do with you.
Amen.
Because at this stage of my life, it's not that I don't need a man, but I don't want for you to pay my bills. I'm not looking for a man to pay my rent and my bills because I can do that. To find a man